Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Hyper1, and tonight I'll be casting a game sent in to me by Perseus on the r/Discord server. This is a Masters League game about Masters 1, 4600 to 4800 on MMR on the European server. In the top right hand corner we have the Red Terran player, Lamo. Lamo? We'll say Lamo. No, we'll say Lamo. Lamo sounds a little lame. On the bottom left hand corner we have the blue Protoss player, Perseus. It will be a gateway first coming out of Perseus. A probe is going to go across the map to scout immediately. Barracks first from Lamo, my bad. So far everything looks standard. It does not look like Lamo is interested in scouting this, however. Looks like Perseus is gonna ping the map. Okay, now we're gonna scout. Alright, let's follow this SCV. Okay, neither of them are mineral walking, so poke the SCV, maybe buy a bit of time, but it's not really gonna do anything. Next, we'll go down to 20 supply for Perseus. This is after the Cyber Core is done. Perseus over here, blocking the natural. Marine will show up and the probe will die. That is an unfortunate loss for the Protoss player. Factory on the way. Does not look like Lamo is interested in making another Marine out of. Okay, reactor will go down, so this will be a Marine reactor play, except the reactor is kind of late. I'm guessing it's because Lamo definitely wanted the factory to go up first, but he also didn't make a Marine out of it. Guess that's just how the money works out. Stargate first. This is Stargate play. I'm sorry, not Stargate first, but Perseus's tech of choice will be Stargate, is what I meant to say. Bunker will go up. This is a pretty fast bunker coming out of Perseus, but it is also going to be done well in time before this Adept gets here. So this Adept shouldn't get anything done. Let's follow the shade. Both supply depots will be raised in time. And behind this, we are producing Hellions. Natural CC will finish up. Natural Nexus was already done for a while, and we are currently making an Oracle and more Adepts. This will be a somewhat Adept-heavy play in the opening. Hellions will hunt down this Adept. Are they gonna get it though? So, oh no! Perseus attacked his own Adept. Did you see that? Okay, Hellions will get away. That Hellion will get away with 2 HP. Okay, it's gonna be a Widow Mine drop. We're popping double Widow Mines. I like this. 2 more Widow Mines, or okay, are we gonna 4? Okay, this will be a quadruple mine drop. And in the meantime, we are gonna use the first 2 for safety. Does he see this? He does not know. So hopefully Perseus does not run directly into those mines. Oracle is on the way. We're getting a tech lab on something, I'm not sure what it is. We're getting a tech lab on the barracks. Shade in, more mines will be tossed down, and these shades will attempt. Okay, they are gonna shade in, and the SCVs are immediately pulled. Oh no. One Adept will go down, others will take some splash damage. And Lamo thought he was gonna be the one. Lamo thought they were going to be the one getting some harassment done this game, but because of the triple Adept Oracle pressure, it is now Lamo who is the one who has to defend this worker harass, which is definitely not the way which is definitely not what he was expecting in a TVP. This Adept will go home. Are we finally going to get... Okay, this medevac will move across the map with three mines, I'm sorry. But this Oracle will not see the medevac. It will... Okay, Perseus should know because the medevac isn't home and he saw the they saw the 3 mines. So Perseus should know that this is coming. Sorry, I keep calling everyone he, but I'm not sure that they are. One mine will burrow here. Oh no, the Oracle's gonna die! Oh no, not the Oracle. Okay, double mine drop. These are pylons, and Void Ray shows up. This probe, this mine will get 5 kills, and this will get 0. No armory, so they're immediately exposed. And oh my god, Lamo is gonna see carriers. Lamo sees carriers. This Raven's gonna finish up, and I think after this, you need to start getting Vikings. You need to start getting Vikings to help fight these carriers, unless you just want to use pure Marine. Third base almost done from Perseus. Medevac will go home, and so far our units loss is looking... You traded 4 mines this game for an Oracle, 2 Adepts, and 6 Probes, which is not bad at all for the Terran player, I think. However, all the mines have died, so we are now no longer pinning the Protoss player at home. Instead, the Protoss player is free to move out. I mean, there was a Void Ray, so the medevac would not have been able to stay here for very long anyway. But if those mines are cloaked, if those mines are invisible, he'd need to pump... Perseus would need to get another Oracle in order to get rid of it, or get a cannon, because there is no Robotech here. So maybe the armory is a bit of a missed opportunity, but that's okay. God, I really need to stop saying he all the time. I know there's the meme that... Okay, let's actually forget the meme. 2 carriers and a Void Ray moving across the map are more important right now. These carriers do... This is 16 interceptors and a Void Ray. So Lamo has already prepared the 1 missile turret over here with just the 1 SCV to repair it. We have Marines. Do they have they have combat shields, and Stim is about to be done. So okay. Oh my god, is he gonna get it? Wait, did he? Oh my god. Oh my god, that is a Stim snipe right there. Friends, family, and creatures of the sea. That right there is a snipe on the Stim back ups research, and that will that is a big blow to the bio player, who will now not be able to move out on the map the way that they want to. 2 more missile turrets coming up, and these carriers are gonna try to head back home, but they will be spotted by the Terran army. Okay, this is I don't know if this counts as a surround, but this is something. Those 2 carriers need to run away. Okay. So what did we lose there? We lost a Void Ray and a bunch of interceptors for a decent chunk of the Terran army, which is really nice. Upgrades are +1 air weapons for Perseus with +2 on the way. +1 attack is finished up for Lamo because it doesn't have +1 armor. These Marines are going to die a lot sooner. And of course, we can't forget that Stimpack is not done yet because of that last second snipe on the Stimpack research. Again, what a fantastic awareness of the tech lab and like how exposed it was. So you just kill it. And what is the Terran player supposed to do? These Marines could be doing so much more damage right now, but look at how slowly they're killing this Nexus, despite the fact that there's a lot of them. We have 7 carriers over here now from Perseus. And how many Marines? 45 Marines in total and a Thor. Stimpack is finally done, so they're gonna go for it. Interceptors are dying really quick. Marines actually are not bad at fighting interceptors, and they are gonna start killing these carriers. Oh my god, there are no shield batteries over here. There are no... all these probes are exposed. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Probes freaking falling. And now we are all the way back into the main with no shield battery. I repeat, there is no shield battery. The carriers have to retreat off into the dead space, and that's when the Marines can get to work. killing the pylon. If this pylon goes down, there might be no saving this base. These carriers, okay, there's money to rebuild interceptors, but they really need to be able to have time to rebuild interceptors, and this time is something that they may or may not have. Okay, never mind. That's definitely enough interceptors at this point to start fighting back. And the Terran player will be forced to retreat, but not after inflicting significant losses on the Protoss player. I mean, look at this. Like, look at how many probes have gone down this game. It's a lot, and Perseus' economy is in shambles. So, looks like Perseus is gonna make the move to go across the map with how many? 6 carriers. I believe one of them fell in the fight. 2 more carriers will be finishing up as those Stargates are repowered. I do think moving across the map is the right move. Like, you can try to remake your probes, but now you're on even basis with the Terran player, who also has more workers than you do. So you need to use these carriers right now, and they need to get something done. Thor is in splash mode. Marines will be stimmed forward, and oh my, these Marines are making short work of these carriers. Upgrades, +2 attack, +1 armor on the way for the infantry just now, +1 vehicle armor. I'm not sure how useful that will be, but okay. I mean, upgrades are upgrades, am I right? But Lamo, of course, being the bio player, he's quite short on minerals right now, and because of that, there are not many Marines to fight these carriers now. We've actually lost a lot of Marines in that last fight, and this is 50 interceptors. Or, I mean, some of those are from carriers that are still at home, but still, 50 whatever number of interceptors this is, there are a lot more interceptors than Marines. So we're gonna see if Lamo can hold on here, or if it's gonna be GG. Natural CC is getting repaired desperately, and it will finally stop coming under attack, but the army in the main base will go down. And now the carriers are all over the production. They're seemingly, like, as the Marines pop out, the interceptors are sniping down these Marines. I don't think there's any way to save this. I don't know if there's any way to save this main base. All the barracks are going down, and yep. Was that a GG? No, there was no GG. Anyway, Perseus is your winner in this game. I mean, that was kind of a short game, but I mean, a lot of stuff happened that game. Maybe not. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, a lot of stuff did happen that game. There were some really big swings. For a game that was only 12 minutes and 17 seconds long, there were a lot of big swings that happened in that game. First, we had the mine drop that was supposed to go out with 4 mines. That would have caused us a lot of damage because, like, especially if it had an armory already, but it didn't. But 4 mines is just going to cause a lot of damage to someone without observers. Well, actually, you only really need observers if they already have the armory, so never mind. But the Oracle and 3 Adept Shaden over here, past the bunker where there's just no defenses, the Hellions could go over and deal with them, but because the Terran player opened up with like this aggressive opening with Hellions and mines instead of a more defensive one like a siege tank. I mean, in this matchup, the Terran player has to get something done, so you gotta sort of play aggressive. But that is when the Protoss player can come in with like an Oracle and 3 Adepts, and you can just deny mining time on this back base for so long. So really nice play coming out of Perseus. Usually in PvT you don't usually see like the Protoss player commanding the early game with like harassment and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think you even saw a single stalker this game. So that is definitely not something that you see often. And then the carrier rush. Carrier rush is interesting because, like, imagine that only 2 carriers and a void ray managed to get rid of that stim upgrade so quickly, and from there I thought Perseus just had the game. But then Perseus just sort of got caught out of position, and then the stim finished up and +1 finished up, and Lamo just came in here and just went on a tear through this base. I mean, look at. Need I remind you of how many units? I mean, a lot of these are interceptors, but look at the workers killed. Lamo came here and utterly destroyed the economy, and at that point Perseus realized that they had to go and push back And as it turns out, if you have money, interceptors are a lot easier to rebuild than marines are. Trust me, we did some research on this, and ultimately, Lamo just couldn't hold on. There just weren't enough marines for a second round. And then once the Terran player loses their production, it's all over. So yeah, very good awareness coming out of Perseus to go across the map when Lamo was sort of vulnerable to a counter push. That was really fun. I was second guessing myself for a lot of that replay. Thanks to Perseus for sending this in, by the way. Perseus is a user on the r/StarCraft Discord server, and that is how I met them, and that is where they sent me this replay. So yeah. Anyway, if you would like me to cast your replay, send it to me at mriron27@gmail.com or at my Discord account, randomhyper1 #7199. Again, this has been a Masters League game on the European server. This is Hyper1, and I'm signing out for now. See ya.